Thank you for joining me for Music in My Life. Well, in fact, today it's Music in Our Lives, where I will be joined by three guys who I call my brothers. Collectively, we are known as Tessera. And if you know anything about Greek, Tessera means four. We'll be speaking about what it means to be a part of a group and group dynamics. We share a love for singing and peri-peri chicken. They'll be here any moment now, so I'm about to just dust the piano off and prepare for them. They're normally good timekeepers. I think they should be here any moment now. I always love singing with you guys. It's just such a rapport that we actually have, four voices randomly thrown together. Who are you?
Tessera. I'm Bobby. I sing first tenor.
I'm Paul B. I sing anything I'm given.
I'm Paul L. and I sing baritone.
And tenor.
And tenor.
And lead.
Second.
And I'm the fourth member of the group, and I sing wherever I need to sing. So whenever any of these guys forget their parts, I just kind of float. No, you're joking. But yeah,
You're the meat locker.
but we've been together. The journey has been some 11 since 2003, really. Yeah, so for quite a while.
A long time.
Quite a long time. And I remember Paul wasn't part of the original group.
I know. Baby.
But I really want to sort of talk about group dynamics, really, because there's so many groups who, they go out there and they sing, and sometimes you even watch it, you can actually see that there's that kind of look which says, I'm not quite sure I want to be on the same stage as you, but I know I have to because it pays the bills. But nevertheless, I think, we've been together, and I think it's not been a crossword among us. We've always got on. Or it's something I don't know.
Yeah.
Paul usually has a choice word or two for me. But,
And then Bobby has one for all of us.
this is true.
I'm the disciplinarian. But can I say this? I get the greatest pleasure from singing with the three of you. And it's the highest pleasure. I can't think. I sing in a number of groups that you direct, but and they all have their different thing that satisfies. But I get a flexibility, a versatility, and a confidence from singing with the three of you, whom I respect so very much. I get a great thrill from singing with you.
All right, Bobby, here's the £10 I owe you.
I think it has something to do with your individual abilities. I've been singing with Paul since we were teens.
14.
And I have watched him grow into a quite extraordinary soloist.
But not in height.
Sorry about that.
And I've watched Paul grow up in the church and seen the birth of his voice and all his other musical experiences bring him to where he is today. And I so admire the versatility and the imagination he brings to his singing. And then, of course, I've watched you direct so many choirs. So I get a real buzz from being with you guys.
I think we're very fortunate, having grown up in a particular style and time. And I think to be able to be comfortable with each other and you know, comfortable within ourselves as well, because that's a really important thing. One of the things that a lot of people are not, they're false voices, or they try to be somebody else. But we're all comfortable within our own selves about our abilities. And I think that has lent itself to making the group what it is today, because everybody is okay doing something that really makes the sound of the group. And there are no virtuosos in this group, there are no egos in this group. And that's a really, really good thing. You know, a lot of groups have all of that, and you can tell. But I'm really, really pleased that we don't have that, and that makes us, it defines us.
Let's sing a song Day by Day. I always like this song. It's a beautiful prayer, which speaks of trust and faith. And that just kind of feel that I wanted in this song was just this sort of intimate, just you alone in your room, just kind of saying this, which is why it's just in piano and voice, really. No kind of loud drums and bass in this one, but it's really just quite intimate. So let's share it.
Day by day, and with each passing moment, strength I find to meet my trials here.
Trusting in the Father's wise bestowment, I've no cause for worry or for fear. Heart is kind beyond all measure,
Gives unto each day what he deems best. Lovingly, it's part of pain and pleasure, mingling toil with peace and rest. Day by day, day by day, day by day, day by day. Help me then in every tribulation, so to trust thy promises, O Lord, that I lose not faith's sweet consolation offered me within thy holy word. Help me, Lord, when toil and trial meeting, here to take as from a father's hand, father's hand. One by one, the days, the moments fleeting, till at last with Christ I stand. We didn't sound so bad. But any sort of real particular experiences that have impacted on us throughout our lives in singing?
I'd like to take us back to Poland last year, when I know it was particularly meaningful for all of us. We had a great time meeting the people and singing for them. And what I particularly enjoyed was that the four of us were on stage for an hour and a half, and we sang everything we knew, and we sang some stuff individually.
Yes. That was actually our first full concert, as we used to doing just sort of one or two songs for TV shows. But yeah, it's about our first.
So I really enjoyed that.
Yes.
But I know one trip had a particularly powerful impact on all of us, and that was the trip to Auschwitz. But maybe my brother Paul can, because I know he gave such a beautiful testimony in the concert as to how it affected him. And am I putting you on the spot?
Yes.
I think for me, you know, it was the understanding of humanity, you know, an understanding that love was all that was needed. If it was any more complicated than that, it would have been made explicitly clear, but actually love is all that we need. And Auschwitz to me was so powerful because of that point. It just taught me about love, that through the hurt, through pain, through suffering, actually above all of that was love. And if we can show love to each other, then that's more than what this journey, you know, could have demonstrated. And I just found it really impactful.
Now we're going to pause now so the viewers can actually watch a video which we did of Precious Lord. And this song was written, and we've just been speaking about, you know, the pain of our visit when we went to Auschwitz and the pains it must have experienced. And this song was written out of a very, very painful experience where Thomas Dorsey was actually playing in a religious meeting, and he actually got the news that his wife had, you know, died while giving, you know, birth to the child. And then news came later that the child had subsequently died. And people were just having a great time in this church meeting, full of evangelistic fervor. And he had to play and try to be inspirational when he knew what was going on in his life. And he actually sat and wrote this song, Precious Lord, Take My Hand, which was recorded by people like Elvis Presley. And I was about to say Alvis, because it was also done by Al Green, Elvis Presley and Al Green. And it's the Al Green version, which we've actually based this arrangement. Precious Lord, Take My Hand.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I'm tired, I'm weak, I'm worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When my way grows drear, precious Lord, linger near. When my life is almost gone, hear my cry, hear my call, hold my hand, lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When the darkness appears and the night draws near and the day is past and gone. At the river I stand, guide my feet, hold my hand, take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home, lead me home. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Take my hand, lead me home. Precious Lord, lead me home. Precious Lord, lead me home. Lead me home.
Talking about the power of group dynamics and adaptability and so forth, is that we sort of dabble in all different types of male quartet music. A lot of people are familiar with groups like, Four Tops, Temptations, Boys to Men,
All before my time.
Il Divo, and so forth. All different types of barbershop singing. So what I thought might be interesting is just to actually sort of demonstrate the kind of sounds which we have and the ways in which we actually adapt our voices to the actual song itself.
I'd like to raise a motion then that we do a drum and bass song. I think that'd be perfect for us. Rock.
Okay.
Let's do rock.
we do something quite rocky, because in our arrangement of the Never Walk Alone,
Oh, right.
and when I was doing that,
yes.
when you walk through the valley, when you walk through the night, darkness all around and you can't see the light. Through the storm and rain, hurt and the pain, feel that you can make it, feel that you can take it. Hold on, be strong, you're never alone. Walk on, you're never alone. Walk on, never alone. Walk on, never alone. Walk on, never alone.
I think we should go harder rock next time.
Led by you, Paul. Okay. Well, let's share a whole song now, because one style, when people see sort of gospel-style quartet singing, they often associate it with Sam Cooke and Soul Stirrers, that sort of style of music, a kind of barbershop type music, famous gospel male quartets. And this song, which we're going to do, is originally done by the Swan Silvertones.
Wow.
Swan Silvertones.
Okay.
And Mary.
Lovely name.
Yeah. Mary, don't you weep. It's great. Mary, don't you weep. Oh, I'm singing Mary.
Oh, Mary, don't you weep.
Tell Martha not to moan.
Tell Mother not to mourn.
Singing Mary.
Oh, Mary, don't you weep.
Tell Martha not to moan.
Martha, don't you mourn.
Pharaoh's army.
Pharaoh's army.
Don't you know they got drowned in the Red Sea? I'm singing Mary.
Mary,
Oh, Mary. Tell
Mary.
Martha not to moan.
tell Mother, don't you mourn. Singing Mary.
Oh, Mary, don't you weep.
Tell Mother not to mourn.
Tell Martha not to moan.
Oh, Mary.
Oh,
yeah.
Mary, don't you weep.
Tell Mother not to mourn.
Martha, don't you moan.
Pharaoh's on me.
Pharaoh's army.
Don't you know they got drowned?
Drowned in the Red
deep Red Sea. Oh, Mary.
Mary.
Oh, Mary.
Mary.
Tell Martha.
Tell Martha, don't you
Now,
moan.
if I could,
I could surely would
stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army.
You know the Pharaoh's army.
Don't you know they got
drowned in the Red Sea?
There
Mary, oh Mary, tell Martha.
Tell Martha, don't you moan.
Singing Mary,
Oh, Mary, don't you weep.
tell Martha not to moan.
Tell Martha not to moan.
Well, Mary.
Oh, Mary, don't you weep.
Tell Martha not to moan.
Martha, don't you moan.
Don't you know Pharaoh?
Pharaoh's army.
Don't you know they got
drowned in the Red Sea.
Singing Mary.
Mary.
Oh, oh, Mary.
Mary.
Singing Mary.
Mary.
Oh, Mary.
Mary.
Yeah. Singing Mary.
Mary.
Oh, Mary.
Mary.
Tell Martha.
Mary.
Oh, Mary.
Mary.
Tell Mary.
Mary, don't you weep.
Tell Martha not to mourn.
Tell Martha
not to
So in that song, we have had to kind of adapt to each other's parts, because I was singing "Tell Martha not to moan" at the very end, and "If I could" in the middle. And so when each of us pulls out and does a solo, then we have to reconfigure the harmonies. And that adaptability is I think, there's an analogy for that in life, really, I think.
Yeah.
You know, of adapting to the situation around you, and I think it goes back to what we were talking about before, about the whole, you know, the whole Auschwitz experience we had last year, about, you know, what is the value of another person, you know, stepping into that person's shoes. Because I found myself, I don't know if you did, but, you know, just sort of imagining I was there, you know, well, I imagine what I would have looked like.
Yes.
And you imagine the average lifespan was what, about three months, wasn't it?
It's a tough place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. After arriving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
So how did you, Paul, how did you get through the concert? Because you shared this experience. And obviously, I mean, it was harrowing for us all.
Yes.
But how did you get through? How did you get through? Because we had to do this whole concert and be inspirational next evening.
I just kind of knew that we had to share love with these people. I didn't. They're probably going to edit this bit out, but I didn't really care about the beliefs and, you know, who's right and wrong. Didn't really care by that point. At that point, just show love. And that was the main thing that came behind, you know, as a result of that experience. And it caused me to want to be better tomorrow, and it caused me to want to share that. And that was my main thing. If I could share a bit of love and a bit of happiness in somebody's life in that concert, make them smile, you know, make them think that actually it's going to be okay. Not because I said it will, but because that's sometimes how life goes. It just felt like I could make it, and so can you.
Yeah. So what of the future for us? Where are we going?
No, but I hope we get to share our particular joy of singing together to as wide an audience as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I have enjoyed all the television experiences we've had, but still think there's enough time to take it up a level or two.
I'd
and,
like to record
see where it
another
goes.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd like to tour that album. I think that would be fabulous.
I want to do Christmas songs. I know it's corny, but I want to do some Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with you both.
So if we were to do a Christmas song,
Okay.
Get ready for Christmas.
Matt Sansa, what's your favourite Christmas song?
Ding Dong Merrily on High. It's not really.
Go tell it.
You know the words.
No.
Go tell it on the mountain.
Well, actually, we do Christmas. We actually do.
Go
we
tell
actually
it on the
started off
mountain. It's
singing
true.
Christmas music.
It's true.
We did, didn't we?
With
Mary, did
Leslie
you know?
Garrett.
Yes, we did.
Oh, before that.
Yes.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day...
Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you've delivered will soon deliver you.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy
would give sight to a blind man. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm a storm with his hand?
Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you've kissed the face of God. Mary, did you know?
Oh, Mary, did you know?
Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will lead, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Oh, Mary, did you know
That your baby boy is Lord of all creation.
Mary, did you know? Your baby boy will save our sons and daughters.
Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? This sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. It's the great I am. He's a king of kings. He's a Lord of lords. He's the Prince of Peace.
He's the great
I am. Oh, Mary.
Did you know?
Christmas album it is.
Christmas song.
I only intended just to do the first two lines, but we ended up singing the whole thing because the song just kind of gets me
Yeah, thanks.
every time. So to all the viewers, we're going to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you so much for joining us, brothers.
Brother
It's
Ken.
always great wherever we are. It's always fantastic. And thank you for joining us on Music in My Life. I've had my brothers Tessera here, and we've shared just how great it is to be part of a group and to rely on each other. Who are you relying on? Who can you lean on? Or who's leaning on you? Maybe be that friend. Maybe show some love. Thank you, and join us next time on Music in My Life.